Okay, so here's the gist. I'm working at a shipping company right now, and my coworker Chris, this is Chris. You know it's him because of his gray beard that I'm definitely not jealous of. He found out I went to school to become a game designer. Since then, he's been bugging me to make a game related to work. I was blowing him off for a while, then caved. So here's how it went down. I teamed him asking, so, what's the goal of this game you want? Is it to make it through the day? Or to stay away from Jerry as long as possible? What do you want? What are you looking for? And by the way, all of his ideas involve Jerry. Jerry is our mailroom guy. He's the nicest guy there and always has really cool facts. Anyways, Chris responds back. He says, well, I think we can make it through the day at the first level, and then on the next level is where you enter the break room and look for Jerry, and whoever finds the most Jerrys wins a bonus point. Then the goal of the game is to find a lost package that needs to be delivered, and you run into Jerry in the hallway and he gives you clues as to where to find the package. So I responded, all right, give me a week or two and I'll make the game for you. So fast forward to now, 12 days later, I still haven't started, and I promised him this game in 2 weeks. This is what I'm calling my practice game jam game. I'm dubbing it the Sean Jam. It's like a typical game jam, except instead of thousands of game developers, it's just me. So here's my process of making Untitled Shipping Company game that's super fun and very serious. So the first thing I did was I wrote down my ideas and combined them with Chris's. So instead of having multiple levels, I kind of just combined it all into one level that is replayable, so you can play it multiple times and it'll be different every time. So the first thing you do is you walk in and you meet the first Jerry, and he kind of gives you the quick rundown, and then he disappears. That's it. And he disappears because all Jerrys are wizards, and they must have wizard hats. That's very important. And then you can find up to 5 Jerrys, and they will give you facts or wizard jokes and then disappear. And then obviously the goal of the game is to still find the package and return it to the mailroom. And whenever you return it to the mailroom, you get to see the ultimate Jerry. So the first thing I decided to do was to work on the mechanics of the game. So as you can see right here, I added in our super confidential box that we need to get to the mailroom with the utmost importance, and we can pick it up, kind of. And I also added in, mistakenly, a box fountain. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I just had to show you because I thought it was kind of cool to see. Next, I added in random placements for the box to spawn. So I just hit play, it spawned in that second spot, and then you'll see it'll spawn in the second spot again. Now it's in the fifth spot again, first spot, and you get the point. And I can add in as many of those target points as I want, so I can have the box spawn anywhere I put one of those. And then I finally got the pickup mechanic working, but as you can see, I'm not treating the box too well when I pick it up. But I also learned you can just throw it around and it goes flying, which is really cool. But don't worry, I fixed it, and this is how we actually handle boxes at work. The next thing I had to do was add in our Jerrys. Obviously it's a super important part of the game, and here he is with his wizard hat and everything, and I have him set up similar to the boxes to wherever I put a target point is a different place where he can spawn, so it'll be different every time you play the game. After that, I decided I needed to start working on the level. I'm having this game just take place in a typical office workplace. Now that I'm finally done with the map, it's time to get some Jerry voiceovers going. I'm so glad you're here. We've lost an important package and I can't find it with my wizard powers. We put up a missing poster. If you find it, could you return it to the mailroom? And hurry, please. Now I need to add my voice into the game as Jerry. So I found a Jerry, and you can just walk up to Jerry's and press E to talk to them. So let's do that. I'm just kidding, I can't show you what he says. You're gonna have to play the game for that. The link's gonna be in the description. Alright Chris, this next thing's for you. I added in this little turtle, there's 5 of them around. I need you to find all 5 of them in the game. If you look right here, I also added in a little button so you can drop the package on once you find it, which will take you to the end game. Let me show you it. I'm just kidding, I can't show you that either. You gotta play the game to see what the ending's like. The link to the game will be in the description. With everything all done, and very little sleep this weekend, I can finally build the game and publish it. This is the first game I've ever built in Unreal Engine where I clicked on build game and it built the first time. I didn't get any errors. If you're unlucky like me, and most of the time when you try and build a game and you get errors, what I always have to do is restart my whole computer, run Unreal Engine as administrator, and build it, and that fixes it 99.9% of the time. So there's a little tip for you. With it finally being built, I want to try it out now. So let's hit start. This is where we start. It's a very nice little patio that leads to the void, but we're just going to ignore that, and you go. I'm so glad you're here. We've lost an important package and I can't find it with my wizard powers. We put up a missing poster. If you find it, could you return it to the mailroom? And hurry, please. Alright, there's our first emergency. We gotta go try and find this package. Here's what it looks like. And right away, we find another Jerry. He's just staring at the wall. Apparently doesn't want to talk to us. I'm just gonna try and find the package because I already know what all the Jerrys say. So you're gonna have to play the game to know what they say. Another thing I didn't mention earlier was that most small objects you can pick up and throw around and give to people. So this guy looks kind of hungry, so we're just gonna give him a piece, not that bread. We'll give him a piece of a whole loaf of bread. There you go. You're welcome, sir. All right, let's see if we can find this package real quick. Hey, here it is. Found it. We'll pick it up. Obviously, we'll be very careful with it. Here we go into the mailroom. Drop the package on the red button. I'm just kidding. I can't show you that either. You gotta play the game to see what the ending's like. The link to the game will be in the description.